Hi! Their anime versions are actually hot. Okay, but we're playing a pigeon dating sim. It's not an anime boy dating sim. We're dating pigeons today. New game. I'm excited. I have known about this game for so long, but I never actually played it.
What's up, Yulie? How was your day?
Thank you for resubscribing. I think that's the first resub. Hi, Yuno. Why are you shooting on PO?
Why are you
She'll understand.
WTF?
Thank you for resubscribing. Please enter your name. That's not my name. I have a last name? What the hell is that? I don't like that. This game is loud. This game is so loud. There was no settings in the on the main menu. What is Burge? Oh, I wish it showed up on the stream chat. That'd be so funny. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module, allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. No. We're not dating humans. I'm here to date birds. St. Pigeon Nations. A school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports, all come to St. Pigeon Nations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here despite not being a bird. I am a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. I don't know what any of these characters look like as humans. Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Yulie. Overslept? I actually did. I woke up like a couple hours ago. Yota Kawara. This rock dove is named Kawara Yota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. Oh my god. I've known him since birth. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. Does he mean he would mama bird me? I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Jota. Is he trying to mama bird me? Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. How else do birds give each other food? Jeepers! Jeepers! No good being late on the first day. Jeepers, mister, you're really strong. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today's the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. The most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. Of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. First term. I think we're in 2-3. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. Can I... preferences. Oh my god. Text? Yeah. That's okay. This is so much better. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Kazuaki? Good morning, everybody! I think I'm gonna wait, I wanna go. Can I go back one? Wait. Is this oh no, that's I wish I got a screenshot of that. I was gonna say Pio should start every... You should start every stream with good morning, everybody. That'd be so funny. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other things. I imagine him saying it like that. Math and physics and also some other things. I'm glad to know that it the heart-to-heart redo. I'm glad to know that it enabled automatically, because I realized I made it last... When was it? Last stream? I made it at the end of last stream. And then I realized that if it was on all the time, that you could enable it like during the starting soon screen, and then it would automatically change to the zoom. So I had it set so that it turns on, like, I think it's 7 minutes after I start the stream. That gives me enough time for starting soon. And then it turns off again after the stream ends. And I was hoping it would work correctly. Thanks for testing it! Oh, he's falling asleep. Oh, he was saying it like that. Sir, wake up, it's homeroom! He sleeps with his eyes open? Kazuyaki? Which is it? Is it Kazuyaki or Kazuaki? Nanaki. He's a famously... What is that word? Soporific? Soporific? That's an F. Tending to induce drowsiness or sleep. He's a sleepy math professor. That's all that means. He's sleepy. He's narcoleptic. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to just fall asleep just like that. So boring math teacher. Yeah. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. Ah, I'm sorry, isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogame. Oh, majestic, what is the point? Now the music's too low. It changed and now it's too low. Do different songs in this game just have different volume levels? What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. What's up with this guy? Oh well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. What? Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane Level Sakuya. What? Sakuya Level Shirogane. It seems that this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. I don't. Hi, Manji. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's gonna be trouble down the line. He hates me already? Oh, because I was gonna say why, but I was gonna ask why, but we made him introduce himself, which is like, I get it. I wouldn't want to either. How are you enjoying the birds? I'm still getting into the bird mindset. Lunch already! Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books from the library all summer. I'll return them now. You can borrow books over the whole summer? Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, you mean the librarian? There's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? Oh. I still don't know how to make that sound. Exclamation mark. He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything with you. That's kind of rude. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. This is the moment in high school dreams where you knock over some books and then you both go down, you both like crouch down to pick them up. And then you touch hands accidentally and then you feel a spark and you look at each other in the eyes and you both fall in love, but you both fall in love, but then and then like a couple seconds later you realize what's happening, and then you're both like, you both look away like, oh wait, what the fuck is happening? When your wings touch. Oh my god, that's so scandalous. He glances at the desk. Wait, why is this in quotes? He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? Oh no. I'm Yulie, a sophomore. What about you? You're Nageki. Fujishiro Nageki. Freshman. Oh, shy guy. He's a little weird. Maybe it's just because he's a morning dove, but he seems a little sad. Oh, he's a little depressed. Leave me alone. Oh god. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. Hi, Mr. Salamander. I keep meeting depressing people today. It was one depressing person and one, like, haughty person. I don't know what other word to use. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... drama? Are we about to have drama? You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother? After all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Oh my god! Drama! Please don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Half-breed? What, you can't even see him? Half-breed? Oh my god! Hey, wait just I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuya, is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey! Exclamation mark. I don't know how to make that sound. This is loud again! Why is this one song loud as hell? Okay. You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry! I didn't mean to listen in on you. No sweat. I tried to... I don't want to read that. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. I fucking hate this. Yuya Sakazaki. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Every birdie knows of him. You're Yulie, right? How did you... I know every birdie here. Besides, you're the only human. A bird can be sexy. Have you not seen this game? Oh my god. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never have thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article, in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck. Mon ami, adieu. I don't know how to speak French. He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. Is Yuya they share a mom, but they have different dads or something? Or they share a dad and Yuya is like the mistress's child. Illegitimate child. Is that what's happening? You can speak French. Speak French right now. Out loud. Not in the chat. Speak it out. With your mouth. I'll hear it. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Jotha? You said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there? Now that I think about it, Jotha always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. But you can't hear it? What do you mean? Yes, I can. I can hear you. Nobody's here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Yota? No reply. The infirmary's empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Yota, I'm perfectly healthy. I also don't know if a pigeon nurse can help me as a human. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Holy shit, we hit the mother load. Ethyl par trifluostiobenzene. What did these even do? Care to find out? Oh. The doctor? I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. We taking burp drugs? Yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah. No thank you. No, that's the wrong answer. I like this song. Shu Iwamine. This partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Every birdie knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor? You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryota Kawara from class 2-3 was supposed to be in here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. Rita's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh, I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. So, like, with the, like, human equivalent, like, if this was a human school, right? Would there just be a people watching club? Do you just go out and watch people and, like, talk about what they're doing? I would join a people watching club. I like being nosy. Isn't that just sports? We have sports. We have different sports. I don't know what club I would join. Baseball, soccer, I don't want to do sports. Migration or bird watching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I keep forgetting I'm a human in a pigeon school. I think their club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. Coo coo! This is no pudding for a man. Okosan rejects it. It is a lie, a vicious falsification. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. Imagine a duck running track and all you hear is its webbed feet smack the ground. Okay, that would be so funny though. I would love to see that. This is Okosan. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon. I think? Either way, he's hyper. That's it. That's the only descriptor. He's hyper. Is Okosan your favorite, Manji? Okosan has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Okosan instructed that pudding be provided for new members. But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. Certainly unique, they leave an impression. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Spare the jests, young lady. Okosan used wing attack, it's super effective, holy shit! I got attacked by a Pokemon! They'll rue the day they cross Okosan. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will! I actually recently learned what flaying was because I was watching Game of Thrones and I had no idea what the fuck they meant by flaying. Okosan's kinda intense. Hi Kalkara, how are you? Okosan must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell! And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? Have you watched House of the Dragon yet? Yeah, I did. I finished it. I'm not a fan of the ending. I think the ending was like, I don't think it was a bad ending objectively, but I didn't like it because it's gonna be another like 2 years until the next season. So I feel like that wait is a little too long for them to leave it off like that. You know? Like in the future, if you're watching it like after multiple seasons have come out, I think it's a good ending. Is it going to be that long? That's what I've seen online. But yeah, if you're watching it after the second season comes out, I think it's a good ending. But for right now, I think that was terrible. Apparently, they're not like even filming it until like I think the middle of next year. I think that's what I read. So they're not filming season 2 until for another several months. And then I think for season 1 they said that it took like 15 months or something from when they I don't know, I don't remember if it was from when they finished or started shooting until season 1 came out. So it's going to be a while before season 2 comes out. So I'm not a fan of that ending for right now. Everyone's gonna forget about the show by then. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like people will still watch it because like it's been years since Game of Thrones ended, right? And like people watched House of the Dragon, but you're gonna have to like rewatch season 1 to get back into it when season 2 comes out. Because they left it on a cliffhanger like that. Anyway, and so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeon Nations. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. Do other schools require you to join clubs? Is that a thing in Japan? Like you have to join a club? That just killed my head for the show. That's so long to wait. Yeah. I didn't even want to watch season 1 until season 1 finished so I could binge it. But now that I've watched it, I have to wait 2 years for season 2 after it left off on a cliffhanger. I've been watching like a Song of Ice and Fire like videos on YouTube where they talk about what happens in the books and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing for now, but like I'm gonna forget about it and then season 2 is gonna come out. I might not even watch it just because like I don't know if I'll still be into it by then. I watched House of the Dragon because I rewatched Game of Thrones recently. What happens in the war that's about to happen? In the Civil War? You want to know what happens? They all die. I don't care about spoilers. But yeah, they all die. In Game of Thrones, hi Infi! In Game of Thrones, when Joffrey is showing Marjorie around the set, I don't know, it was in like season 3 or something. He actually points out like a thing, and he says like Rhaenyra Targaryen was eaten by her brother's dragon or something, and like her remains are down in the crypt. He says that in like season 3. And so people have been saying like, oh my god, Joffrey spoiled House of the Dragon way back then. That's such a Joffrey thing to do. If you want to, you can join a club. But if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Cool. Okosan only has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism ho! Don't we get to vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. Oh. Isn't her son the Mad King? No, there's like several generations until the Mad King. I learned this from those Song of Ice and Fire videos. I learned about Targaryens I'd never even heard of before. I wonder what I should do. Join the... Oh no, I have to make a decision? I know I said I don't want to do sports, but I like Okosan. I think he's so funny. So far, Okosan is my favorite. Stats? I have stats? Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend. I don't remember how far separate the shows. We're hundreds of years, I think. Maybe not hundreds. I think Game of Thrones was like 300 years after the like Targaryen conquest or whatever the fuck. I forgot what it was called. And I think House of the Dragon is 150 years or something after. So I think there's like 150 years in between. I have to attend gym class if I'm gonna be on the track team. I had to sit out the wing training, but it was fun anyway. Maybe someday I'll be able to fly too. Oh my god. Imagine me flying. Yulie leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. Holy shit. 5. I need to go sign up for track. I want to join a team, but I wonder if Okosan's having a fit again. I'll find out when I get there. I think I can join the team if I get him some good pudding. A Yulie appears. Is this a challenge then? Choose your weapon, ma'am, and draw. A fit he is having, though not over pudding. Not really. I want to join the team. Do you know where the captain is? He stands before you. Okosan is the captain, and a faster bird the world has ever known. A faster bird the world has never known. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I never knew. Oh, well, here, my forms, thank you. A dove never refuses a challenge. Commence the entrance examination. There's an exam? I didn't study. Of course, track isn't daisy chain making, missy. A bird doing high jump just popped into my head thinking about them doing track. It's like the way Donald jumps in Kingdom Hearts 1. That was so funny. That shit was hilarious. Okosan will be your opponent in noble oh shit, I didn't mean to click. I can't do long distance. So sprint. A sprint barely lasts long enough to get started. How dull. On your mark, get set, go! How is he so fast? He can't even fly this fast. Imagine him doing his little hoppy hops. But like faster than a human running. You're still weak, but you've got potential. Welcome to the team. Thanks. That's all, folks. And so I joined a track team. Who knew doves could run like that? YouTube.com. I did shot put in high school. What did I do in high school? I just did regular PE. And then I did dance team. Dove. Running. Oh, I'm getting Dove Cameron. Are there no videos of birds of... Bird. Running pigeon. Mute site. I'm gonna watch this video on my own. Just me. He's just waddling. I don't think a dove runs any different. I was forced to play a sport in spring because of football. Oh. So you did football. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Do I live in a cave? Tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Do I sleep in a fucking cave? What's happening? Why is it like that? Today's the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to Okosan. I haven't seen him since we stopped here. It's not here! The pudding is not here! It's missing? Did you bring it to eat for lunch? No, Okosan believed that wonderful pudding could be found on hikes. Is there a kind of pudding that lives in the mountains? Okosan will now search elsewhere for the pudding. And he's gone. What kind of pudding is he looking for anyway? Elective day. Let's go to math class. Is that wisdom, vitality, and charisma? My wisdom's at 1. I need to get smarter. I'm not getting this at all. Maybe you should review the basics a little more. Yes, sir. Was that a race car sound effect? Yeah, because he runs so fast. Wisdom increased by 5. That's such a bigger jump. 1 to 6 than 800 to 805. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. The sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you gonna do, Rita? I haven't decided, but probably the 3-legged race. Some birdie has to. Okosan will handle the marathon. Indeed he will! You do have a lot of stamina, Okosan. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? Hey, I did that in 9th grade. I wasn't very good at it. The general, in other words. Oh, very well, leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always shorthanded, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryuta's doing the 3-legged race, Okosan's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... Is the library, is it that guy that we saw, what, the freshman? That, like, didn't know how to talk to people? I gotta go to Okosan. You're running the marathon too, Yulie. Yep, someone needs to act as a female representative. Good luck, Okosan. Never worry, never fear. Okosan never brings up the rear. Swift as the wind, as usual. I think he came in first, but I can't see from here. I'd better do my best too. Was that me? Am I the race car now? The first barrier for all students who make it this far. The midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Choo! Yes. I don't think you did too badly. Yes? Damn, you got wheels. No, I got legs. That was me running. I ran so fast I left... skid marks? Is that the tire marks? Not too... nope, sorry. You did badly. No. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. It's the only way to pass to go to math class twice. Damn, you shit yourself, you ran so fast? Yeah! What is it? Tire marks. It is tire skid marks, right? Yeah. Yeah, I shit myself because I ran so fast. The shit, like, couldn't keep up with how fast I was going. That it was just left behind. And it had to exit some way, you know? This is so cursed. I'd better hurry back to class. Hello, everybody. Huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryota is overturned next to them. Rock doves' underwings and bellies are so light they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait, what's going on? Okosan and Sakuya are. I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. Oh my god, fight! I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryota? Sakuya was making fun of Okosan. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding, and said he was ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible. It's not getting picked up. Bodhi was barking. I thought you would be able to hear it. I mean, Okasan is a nutcase, and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. Either way, Okasan kind of went for the jugular, and you tried to pull him apart, and Okasan used wing attack on you? Yep. You're our only hope now, Yulie. There he is. Never mind, he's gone again. Okosan will not allow Pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word. I shall not. I shan't. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Okosan is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Joseph's sacrifice was in vain. I should... What should I do? Side with Sakuya? I'm gonna... it's obvious who I'm going for this time. Sakuya, that wasn't very nice. Just because you don't know what Okosan is talking about doesn't mean you can start slurring him. You are siding with this mongrel rebel? Aren't you supposed to be a human? Okosan is resolved. Okosan must end this now. He drops low and prepares to strike with all his might. Giga Drill Beak! What? What? Is he fucking dead? Okosan crashes into Sakuya with a spinning body slam. I thought it was Giga Drill Beak. Sakuya goes flying out into the hallway, bouncing helplessly. Imagine a pigeon bouncing. Sakuya, that must have hurt. Okosan is a match for any aristocrat. Fatality. Okosan is a match for the mighty giants themselves. He puffs up his chest and swags his way out of the classroom like a real gangsta pigeon. Like a real gangsta pigeon. Wait, class is about to start. Okosan, come back! Break is over! I don't think he's coming back. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. Oh my god, we're already in June. Hey, that's my dad's birthday. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... store, infirmary, cafeteria. Was that the store? What kind of store is it? Is it like a convenience store? Oh, we could do pigeon drugs in the infirmary, right? Is he gonna give me drugs? We could do that. Let's go do drugs. You again, are you ill? Not exactly. Then why are you here? I came here to... hear your voice. I wanted to hear your voice. My voice? Yes, you sound like... Snufkin. And? Don't tell me you came here just for that. Would it be bad if I did? You're even stranger than I thought. I'm fascinated. How I'd love to experiment on you. Holy shit. Sadly, I'm busy at present. Please go elsewhere. Okay, I got kicked out. I guess being told I'm interesting is a step in the right direction. Or is it? I just want drugs. I'm not trying to romance the doctor. Today's an elective day. What should I do? We'll do music class, because that's the only one we haven't done. Oh, did my vitality go up? It was at 8:05, right? Now it's 8:15. We have to stand up and sing solos today. Coo 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 coo. His voice is beautiful. I don't know if you guys have seen my stream title, but I speak Pidgin. Today is Tanabata. I don't know what that is. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there's lots here already. Anybody I know? Amazing. Amazing penmanship. Just who will be granting my wish and how? What should I wish for? What? Conquer the world by force, rule the world from the shadows, become a famous artist. I want to rule the world from the shadows. I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows. Oh, hello. Is that you, Chu? Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? How does he know where I live? Does he know where I live? Yes, please. So wait, can we romance the teachers and the students? This is a little weird. Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. Your house is very rustic. I like it this way. I do sleep in a cave. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. He looks a little sad. Sir, see you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? Today's an elective day. Attend. Gym class. Excuse me. I thought I had one more. I don't. A rock dove is wiggling about on the surface of the water, advancing neither forwards nor backwards. You can't swim, Ryota? I'm doing my best. I'm gonna learn before I graduate. Ba-bam! Today's swim class, all these damp, tight-clinging feathers are making my heart race. Oh my god. Yulie is a human. Can you still swim? Yup. Okosan challenges you to a race then. Okosan has never swum against a hominid. So you're fast in the water as well as on land? Naturally. Okosan is the fastest in all things. There are some things you don't want to be the fastest in. Alright then, let's go. Get set, go! Okosan is running across the top of the water with incredible speed before the signal has stopped ringing in my ears. That's not swimming! Okosan is victorious! You are slow, Yulie! And so I learned that I would need to redefine my very concept of swimming before hoping to defeat Okosan. He's a little... He's Jesus. We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Well done. You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Success! I passed my finals. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I should help clean up the club room and check the summer schedule before I go home. To the track club! Munch, munch, munch. Okosan looks excited. Not angry for once, but still, this is... Ah, what are you doing? The floor is covered in beans! Munch, munch. They're good. Munch, munch. It looks like he's been stockpiling his nutritional balance supplements and is eating them all at once. He certainly seems happy about it. What should I do? I should join in. Those look pretty good. Munch munch, yum! And so we devoured 2 months worth of dietary supplements in one day. I don't think that's healthy. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. Oh, it's so easy. It feels so good. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. Oh, gross.
It's Snake.
Ah! I'm not even playing a scary game! God.
Rallig cat.
Thanks for subbing. Thanks for the resub. That was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of time where I'm going. What? I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. What? The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. Huh? I don't know you. Where'd you come from? What is this music? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Are we about to get in a battle? I can't wait until the eventual Yulie screams that it's Snake. Oh no. So, okay, so there's been 2 so far, right? Make sure you clip all of them so I have them, because I'm not going to go through multiple streams to look for them. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeon Nations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. How do I fit on a sparrow's scooter? Thank you. May I ask your name? Hoshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Omi Azami. Then thank you, Azami. You're a very cautious driver. That's so annoying. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. Thank you. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. Oh. Never mind. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. How much is that miles per hour? 30 km 2 miles. 18.6. Like 20 miles an hour. That's not... You wouldn't go faster by walking if you're going 20 miles an hour. It's not fast at all, but like... You definitely wouldn't be faster walking. Unless you're Okosan. Following traffic laws is part of my credo, but... You don't walk at 50 miles per hour? No, you just said I'm small. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. You'd be like, wait for me, I have little legs. I actually... The sad thing is I do say that. I have said that in the past. It's not uncommon, I guess. It's not out of the ordinary for me to say, stop, I have short legs. Whenever people are walking too fast for me. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job. Since I have the chance. Wait, did I read something wrong? I'll... Get a job. I need money! I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? It's beautiful in here. Oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon... Oh, sorry. I was here to ask you about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Urishihara Kenzaburo. I'm the owner of Torimi Cafe. Welcome, Miss Yulie. I hadn't expected a human. Are you gonna interview me? I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. And I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl. What the fuck was that? I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Yulie. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. I'm glad. I shall be waiting here. I shall be waiting.
I've got balls of steel.
I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Yulie. Do you have balls of steel? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Today is my first day working at Mr. Urishihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Because I live in a fucking cave right now. You don't? I do. Have balls of steel? Is that what you meant? I do. Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Actually, compared to my house... Excuse me! I saw the flyer at the station and... Ryota! Yulie, what are you doing here? A friend of yours? Oh yes, it's Ryota. You came for the job too? Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit in after my other job. But if you've already got the position, then that's that. Horns of glass, balls of steel, they're heavier than feathers. Yeah, they're heavier than the feathers I have because I'm definitely a bird. Mr. Urishihara, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. What the fuck was the context for that? The happy ending ends in... What the fuck was the context? I should do my job. Fuck Ryota. You already have a job. I've got a couple more places to check. You already have a job. You were about to get a second job. I need one job. Perhaps some other time. I'll be here if you are looking for something later on. I'll keep that in mind, sir. Have fun, Yulie. Almost opening time. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not about to mess up after taking the job from Ryota. I didn't take the job from him. I got it before he wanted to. Hate this. I wonder who the first customer of my life will be. Ooh! Y'all get a new girl, a human? Is Budgerigar? Steps in the door. The first customer of my life, a young man who doesn't quite suit the atmosphere of the cafe. I was hoping for somebody who would raise a few more flags, maybe a white peacock. Welcome! Would you like a bath or a meal? Or maybe you'd like Mr. Urishara? I'll take Kenzaburo. Hey, wait a minute now. Hi, Bodhi. I really wanna get... Okay, I said on Twitter I wanna get like a reactive PNG or something and have him be like TTS, like text to speech. I thought that would be funny. But now, like, or I could do one of those like stream pets. I've seen some on Etsy, and also like I used to have Capamon before. And I think it would be cute. We could, maybe we could even do both. I think it'd be cute if I had a little drawing of Bodhi on stream, and then like if there's a new follower, you know, he says hi. I thought that would be really cute, but that's gonna cost money because I can't draw. Yes, a perfect delayed reaction. Oh, hello, Rabu. This is Rabu, Miss Yulie, a regular customer. I'm something of an important figure here. See this card? 206 stamps. You are so cool. Amazing. Bodhi Gucci? What? Amazing. Is he a cafe addict? Hey, what was with that when I came in? I wanted to provoke that reaction out of someone with a Kansai accent since I was a little girl. What's a Kansai accent? Is that like a country accent or what? Thank you, Mr. Abu. Thanks to you, my dream has come true and I can die happy. Y'all lost me on the roadside there. Well, that's how it is. Yulie, right? That seat there is my private property. Y'all remember that now. Tamaguchi? Wait, what? Is this a... Oh my god. Adopt a Tamaguchi, a loyal pet for your stream. Parentheses free. That's a thing? I only know Capamon, which I haven't had in a long time. Wow! Oh, it's a Twitch extension? I'm learning new things. Found the website. I'll look into this after stream. That's cool. New encounter in the little bird cage. Today is a good day. I shall make some coffee to celebrate. Please sit down, both of you. And so the three of us enjoyed an early afternoon pot of coffee. Wait, aren't I supposed to be working? Are the 7 TV emotes new or my blind? Yeah, they're new. I have all of my emotes on Better Twitch TV. And I figured I don't need them on BTTV and 7TV. So I just have all my emotes on BTTV, and then I asked to add emotes onto 7TV. And now we have a lot of cursed emotes. I stayed out on the town for too long, and it's late. On my own, of course. Riding the stormy waves of life alone is what we humans are all about. Hey, human. That sounds kind of racist. What? Suddenly, I'm surrounded by a bunch of unkempt pigeons. Nice cock. You go to St. Pigeonations, don't you? Human derogatory. Yeah, exactly. Wait. I'll become a human. I bet a rich little girl like you gets a lot of pocket money from daddy, huh? Rich little girl going to a fancy school, thinks she's so great. Gah! Darn it, I can't tell them apart. I can pick yours out of a crowd about 80% of the time. But rock devs I've just met all look the same. That's kind of racist. Do you have some business with me? If not, go away. Hey, that's not nice. I like that their name is Puncton. Also, I don't like myself without horns. I think it looks kind of weird. Show us some cash first. Cash. They buff up their chests threateningly. Dumb punks. Picking on girls in the parks is a good way to get ostracized for life. What? What? You little... They're angry now. My hunter-gatherer instincts can feel a fight coming. Psst, psst, psst. 3 pigeons on my own. Can I win this? Oh, hell yeah, I can. Slam. Thud. The work of a moment. Some birdie flits forward, and in the blink of an eye, the doves are knocked to the ground, twittering in surprise. They're twittering. Looming majestically over the fallen doves is... Azami? That was close, Yulie. Are you sure you should be out this late? Holy shit. What the Who are you? Me? Well, I'm a passing takoyaki lady. Takoyaki? Don't screw with us. They're stubborn. Here they come. We're not gonna take this from a finch and a human. Take this. Yeah. Not done yet, huh? I'll teach you chicks a lesson. Sparrow kick. so cool. Your sparrow kick is super cool, Azami. Don't relax just yet. This is where the real fight starts. Azami fluttering magnificently under the glow of the neon lights, and me gleefully punching the daylights out of the punctions. Fighting back to back. Now that's trust. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. Invite who? You already know. Is it true that you will take Okosan to a wonderful place? Yep, today's the summer festival. Let's go together. Excuse me. Okosan smells excellent things. Okosan's excitement is almost at maximum. There's lots of good food. More than we could ever try. Perhaps even pudding. Well, probably not. I've never seen a stand selling pudding. Did you want a sneeze counter? Oh, look! The fireworks are starting. Aren't they pretty, Okosan? Okosan? Coo! No, he's lost himself in the shining lights and returns to his feral ancestry. Calm down, Okosan, calm down. I'm just Pavlov's mod. Time sure flies when I'm in here. See you all around, Kenzaburo. Oh, hey, Yulie. Rabu, finally heading home after staying in the cafe for much of the day, gestures to me on his way out the door. Here, this is your tip. It's the magical candy from the pocket of an old lady from Osaka. So young men from Osaka can do it too. Is it the... actually, I don't know what Japanese old ladies have. But, you know the strawberry candy? I don't even know if it's like strawberry flavored. But the wrapper looks like a strawberry. That's the old lady candy I know. See y'all around. Good day to you, Rabu. I just realized his name Rabu like love. Rabu. I think it's time to close up. Would you care for something, Yulie? It won't be as good after sitting overnight. Is there any tonjiru left? Of course, here you are. What is this? That's pretty though. Tonjiru from a fancy cup is the best! By the way, Mr. Urashiyara? Yes, Mr. Rabu comes here every day, right? He does, yes. I wonder what he does. Is he a night security guard or something? A chauffeur, apparently. He's generally out all night. He likes to come here to relax before work. A budgerigar who works at night? There are those among us parrots who prefer the night. The moon is wonderfully calming on clear nights. Rabu is renowned for being a very careful and reliable driver. And here I took him for the type to go wild behind the wheel. Haven't I met another careful driver recently? Who? One more week until the end of August. I guess my summer job is over. I'll miss this place. Thank you for everything, Miss Yulie. It's been a pleasure. Likewise. Thank you for everything, Mr. Urashiyara. I think I'll be back here sometime as a customer. Y'all retiring early? Miss Yulie is a student and so must return to her studies with the turning of the leaves. I haven't even finished half my summer homework. What? What? Doing the last half in 1 week. I reckon you'll do just fine. Gonna feel real lonely around here without you, Yulie. At least Kenzaburo ain't going anywhere. Naturally not. Rabu sips from his cup. I think after working here for a month, I can safely say that he accounts for the majority of the cafe's business. Everybody who comes here probably thinks of it as an oasis within the city. An island of soothing parakeet in the sea of urban life. It's kind of a pity that so few people come in. Oh, welcome! Azami, you came! Can't exactly refuse an invitation from my sweet little protege, now can I? When did I become your protege? Okay then. Yay, have a seat, please! Azami, is that you? Her expression suddenly hardened. Drama! It feels like the cafe is gonna burst. It feels like one of those scenes when the retired cop finally faces down the mob boss just before the bullets start flying. Do you know each other? You might say that. You disappear one day and then turn up sipping tea in a place like this? Left us all behind, have you? Asami, how do you think I felt these past 6 months? She looks ready to fly at him at any moment. Azami? I don't know what's happened between you two, but Mr. Rabu is a nice man now. He drives cars and gives out candy. Please forgive him. Stay out of this, kid. It doesn't concern you. What happened, Mr. Rabu? I've never seen her this mad. Since when are you calling yourself Rabu? Blaster? That was what was on her scooter! It said Blaster on her scooter! I remember your sexy raptorous eyes back then. He used to be a living legend, kid. The leader of the toughest bikers around. King of Birch. Back then, there wasn't a bird on the night roads who didn't know the name of Hosokawa Blaster. Wait, is this why she drives so safe now? Did he get into an accident? And then did he like fake his death or something? We'll find out. Carve it into your souls. When we stand together, ain't nobody gonna hold us back. That's why she says carve it into your soul. I was young then. Every one of us Hell's birdies would have followed you to the ends of the earth. Deepest Blaster's lore. And we all knew we would have gotten there without a single traffic violation. Since when do biker gangs obey traffic laws? You don't get it, kid. You're still a rookie. You can ride with the law. When you ride on the inside. You were pretty famous for your strong ideals. Riding with a soul, as wild as any other gang, but never breaking the law. You were my hero. But a hero doesn't run away, and you did. As soon as I confessed to you, you were gone. Done with the gang tales, onto the love story. Azami, I can tell I've hurt you. I'm sorry. But tension crackles in the air. Only Mr. Urashihara remains exactly as he was when it all started, slowly polishing glasses behind the counter. So Mr. Rubber used to lead a biker gang, and his real fake name is Hosokawa Blaster. This entire situation seems extremely out of place here. Wait, haven't I seen the name Blaster somewhere before? Yes, you have! Will you listen to me, Azami? It's a little late for that. 6 months of tea and cake and you look like Mr. Fava Bean? Ah! This it fits so well. I don't like fat men. All my love for you burned up long ago. She doesn't like fat men. Okay. Azami subjects Mr. Fava Bean. Is it Fava or is it Fava? Bean to a harrowing tirade over his new physique. At this rate, he won't be able to get a word in edgewise. Has she really stopped loving him? I should bring up the scooter. I don't think you've forgotten him. What's all this, Yulie? I think you think about him all the time, even now. What are you talking about, kid? I know it! Your scooter right outside is emblazoned with his name. I saw it when we first met. Writing his name right on her vehicle like that. She loves him. I'm sure of it. You still like him, right, Azami? Yulie, my name isn't... I saw it with my own 2 eyes. When you gave me a ride home and a lecture on traffic laws. You're pretty sharp for a human, kid. She's right. I haven't forgotten you. What a sad story. You left without even saying no, and I'm still chasing your shadow. Asami, are you trying to sympathize with me? No thanks. I've had enough of that. You threw me away, and there's nothing that can change that. No, Asami, listen to me. I never threw you away. I didn't know if I could settle down with you. I was an outcast. I was a hero on the midnight roads, but would I be a good father? Think about it. Any guy will panic when the girl he likes confesses like that. Oh my god, this is getting juicy. Yes, but is the hero of the Midnight Riders really supposed to be that timid? I sat down and I thought I had to go straight. I couldn't have made you happy like that. I'm sorry I left you behind. I was planning to come back to you when I had saved money, but that wasn't good either. Maybe this is destiny, like Billiken said. Billiken said? Our souls are being tested, even now. Hosokawa Blaster, your eyes look like they did back then. Azami, enough girl talk. Marry me! Of course! Pigeon wedding! Bird wedding! Wait, no, it's not over yet. Stop the credits! My story isn't over. This is supposed to be the story of my romance, not theirs. Who did that? Who started the ending scene there? Jeez! That was kind of amazing, Mr. Urashihara. Yes, a little excitement here and there is not a bad thing. Such things just make our lives richer. I wonder if my life is richer now. No doubt it is. Well then, a few more hours until we close, Miss Yulie. Yes, sir. Those who want to see others. Those who want to be seen. The soothing mecca for all such people. Torimi Cafe, Poco's Forest. Huh? Tea next to chattering birds. Curry rice to die for. Is this a real cafe? Is this an ad for a real cafe? Right in the middle of Kobe, just a little ways from Osaka. And if you still haven't had your fill of avian company, the zoo is just around the corner. The excellent, fantastic Torimi Cafe. The birds are waiting here for you. As of September 2011, please check the website for more information, for recent information. I shall be waiting here in my birdcage for you. Oh my god! What was the website? birdcafe.co.jp. I'm googling this shit. The real cafe's bird employees are featured in the game. So they're real birds in the real bird cafe. Oh, it's just birdcafe.jp. Oh my god! They're still going strong. This is so cute. Torimi Cafe Pokonomori. Bird Cafe / Torimi Cafe. A cafe where you can enjoy tea while watching a small bird. That's amazing. Carve it into your soul, kid. Love Blaster. I said the game isn't over yet! Oh, I got an achievement. I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. When you wake up, like, before your alarm, and then you go back to sleep because you're like, I have time. Like, I'm not gonna waste precious minutes of sleep. And then you go back to sleep, and then you wake up late. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late. That's so annoying when that happens. Oh, hello, Chu. Sir, I'm sorry, I overslept. Overslept? My homework! I forgot to bring my homework! Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself? What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? You're just a little bit early. But though, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit? Does school start on 9:1 instead of 8:30? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshmen's exams, and I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library... Ooh. Let's go study in the library, because I failed my midterm last time. Am I gonna get to see the freshmen? I'm not sure I've prepared enough for my test. I'd like to go study if it's alright. Yeah. I'm trying to not fail. Mostly third years? They've probably all decided on their colleges and careers already. Will I be that frantic this time next year, I wonder? Nagaki is here too, leaning against a bookshelf in the far corner. Nagaki! Miss Chu, did you need something? Why are you over here? There are still plenty of seats open. You should sit down. I don't mind standing. You look like you mind. You don't like being near the birds, is that it? He nods. They'll just ignore me anyway, whether or not I go near. Nagaki, are you being... bullied? He falls silent. If there's something wrong, I'd like to help. He's getting bullied. Okay, wait. Before we start the new school year, I have to take a bathroom break. Save? I have to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. I went to Disneyland on Tuesday. It's now Friday. I guess it hasn't been that long. My legs are still sore. I walked around for too much. I don't normally walk at all. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer. How was Disney? It was good. It was fun. I went late. I was only there for like 6 hours, but I don't really mind not being there all day because I get tired anyway. But it was fun. Can't read, can't walk, can't think. Can't speak. I can't do anything. Okosan is always having fun. Yeah, exactly. Yup. What is this? Fun. Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Focus, sir, focus! Wake up! Second term. Huh? Is that a student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 2-2. Not a name I recognize. Should I go find their classroom? They might have already gone home, though. Well, any teacher will do, right? Sir! Sir! Oh, hello. Did you forget to turn in your homework? I found someone's ID card, sir. It's someone from 2-2. I thought I should take it here. Oh, thank you. I can take care of it. Huh? What is it? Nothing. Just... You did find this today, right? Yes, in the corridor just outside. This student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange. So then, was the card lying there all summer? Nobody noticed it? It's awfully clean, though. Shouldn't it at least be dusty? Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you. What's the next storyline? What is this with the mysterious absent student? What class? My lowest? No. I said I'm gonna try to pass my exams. I'd hope for something a little more interesting from an elective, but this is dull. I can just barely keep up, even though Mr. Nanaki explains everything so clearly. So this is all easy for you, Sakuya? Wow! Are you trying to curry favor with me? Huh. He looks happy, though. Ba-bam! A beautiful autumn day for all doves. You're in a good mood, Okosan. Okosan was granted a vision in his dreams. A vision? A vision from Lord Putty himself. Do you know the legend of Lord Putty, Yulie? Clad in feathers of the purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. And the pudding is invincible. The indestructible pudding which heals any injury. Incorrect. Nonsense. Inconceivable. Damn it. You don't understand, Yulie. Okosan wants no more of this. That was the wrong answer! Fuck. Today's a school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. Okay. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. Unhand, Okosan! Unhand him at once! An all too familiar battle cry emanates from one corner of the classroom. What now? Yulie, just into— oh my god! Pigeons in maid outfits! Unhand Okosan or face the consequences! Oh my god. Okosan's on duty today, but he doesn't like the dress. This is kind of looking like something PETA would start a protest over. Okosan refuses these constricting garments. Real men fight in the nude! You can't go commando in a maid cafe. Come on, look, it suits you. I whip out my mirror and hold it in front of him. He seems awfully... He's trying to court his own bemated reflection? Not the nude eyes in the cat. Well, apparently that was a pretty common thing for pigeons back in the day. Imagine being in love with your own maid self. He's never tried to court me. I guess I'm not as attractive as maid Okosan. Sort of like Narcissus. I handed in my recorder instead of my math homework. What do I do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room? You know, moment with your 1002 chats open. Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamine. I hadn't expected to see them together. And you see nothing peculiar about these numbers? Nothing at all. There's a statistical deviation visible in the data on students from the past few years. I'd hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated you. Really? Sorry, I couldn't help then. Is Shu the doctor? I want to know more about this. You should look more closely, Mr. Nanaki. Even the students disrespect you. Pathetic. Sir, I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework. So you did. Here you go. Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Like teacher, like pupil. Oh, no. Today is track day. We'll be timing each other today, so I've made sure to prepare to be in top shape. Huh? Why is the doctor here? You didn't know? I'm in charge of nutrition for all of the athletic clubs. Your advisor asked me to bring steroids today. Okosan has no need for those. Bring Okosan pudding or bring nothing at all. As you can see, your captain doesn't want them. I prepared this just for him, and I'd really like to see how his body will react to it. Okosan said he doesn't want it. It smells weird. Have Yulie drink it instead. Oh, fuck yeah. I'll drink it. Give me the drugs. Whatever, anything to make the doctor get lost. No, I just want the drugs. No, what are you doing? That's not for humans. Okosan knew he could trust you, Yulie. You are his greatest ally. Yuck, what was in that? Am I gonna turn into a pigeon? Wisdom increased by 10. Oh, okay. An interesting reaction. Thank you. This has been most informative. I'm not sure why, but I think it made me smarter. Race you to the other end of the field, Okosan. Am I super fast now too? Oh no. I'm not. That's all for today. Finals are coming up soon, so make sure to study hard. Yay! Hey, Okosan? What is it? I've been wondering for a while now. What is the pudding you're searching for? Pudding is pudding, naturally. Might you know where Okosan could find pudding, Yulie? In a convenience store? Right? Indeed, Okosan goes at once. Wait, Okosan! And he's gone. He's back. Yulie's a liar, traitor to the cause. There was no pudding, none at all, not a trace. Should I have said the... Was I supposed to say the grocery store? I should have saved so I could go back. Okosan hates you, Yulie. Can't read, can't walk, can't think, can't run, can't breathe, can't run. I obviously can't read. We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. You traitor. I really thought there would be pudding in the convenience store, but I guess grocery store is like more correct. I guess I just fucked up. Yulie isn't a trade way. I think she killed Luna. Who the fuck is Luna? You're getting better. Keep it up. Yes, sir. I'm getting better. Did you hear that? I'm getting smarter. The sun, its majestic brilliance, sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. It is the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. There are a lot of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Plumage? Maybe I should borrow some from some birdie. I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Yulie! Happy New Year! Here's to many happy returns, right? What are you doing, Ryota? Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow. Oh. Looks good on you. You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? I'd like one for... fulfillment and conquest! Are you here all day today? Yep, the first day's always busy. Oh, well, I was gonna ask if you wanted to get lunch together, but... Sorry, Yulie, maybe some other time? Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there. Okay, thanks. See you, Ryota. Mr. Nanaki, Happy New Year! Did you get a fortune, sir? Yes, unfortunately, I have to... what? Unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one? Should I take this one? Silky blessing. Good, you got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you. What does that mean? Happy New Year, everyone! I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. Did they do that? What a shocker. You're still hibernating, sir. Wake up! I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Third term! It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's... Legumantines? I think I'll buy some beans. It's a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like. But apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful! What? Good evening, here for beans? Yes, they're kind you think is particularly good. This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they're a little pricey. That's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true, and sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy... calm corn, bitter black beans, country millet, swollen hemp, racing blend. Will he like it or will he hate it? Will he take it as an insult? Today, also, what was the point of saying that like they're more expensive if I have no currency? I'm confused. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to the special sunbirdie. Okosan, wait! What is it? Okosan is about to escape into the great outdoors. I have something. It's like Legumantines, remember? It's already been a year since we met, Okosan. I'm never sure if we'll get along, but I like you. So please, here. Such beautiful beans. Okosan is thankful. Okosan likes you too, Yulie. He immediately opens the package and begins to devour its contents. Seeing him enjoying them makes me happy too. He likes me too. I think he meant I like you too as a friend. I don't think he really understood what was happening. Finals are over. Time to coast along until spring break. Is the track team doing anything during break? I should go ask. Okosan, are you in here? There he is. He has a bag of dried beans and a canteen. Is he going hiking? What are you doing? As you can see, Okosan is preparing to depart on a great journey. Over spring break? No, Okosan has quit school and is going on a quest. What? Okosan, you can't do that. It was a miracle for someone with a brain like yours to get into this school in the first place, and if you waste this chance, you'll end up a failure. I just called him stupid. Okosan, Okosan will not be stopped. Okosan is going on a quest to seek the true pudding. What is the true pudding? It's not what I think of as pudding, right? Pudding is the ambrosia of the gods. Miracles in jiggling corporeal form. Treasures shining with the 7 colors of the rainbow. Those who partake of its wobbling flesh will never experience sadness again. 7 colors of the rainbow. I'm not sure I'd want to eat that. You're serious? You're leaving? Okosan never goes back on his word. Can I go with him? Go with him. I'm coming with you. What? Fair maiden, this quest will be mortally dangerous. I don't care. If this true pudding really exists, I want to find it with you. Okosan knows your abilities well, Yulie. You will not be an impediment. So you'll take me with you? Very well. Birds of a feather must flock together after all. Until we catch the end of the rainbow. And so our great quest began. Oh my god, I just dropped out of school. Where are my parents? Is this the actual ending? Is this the actual ending? We quit school to go on a quest for pudding. By the pigeon and for the pigeon. Hi, I just got here. We won. Yeah! I successfully romanced a pigeon! Until next time! Oh my god, I can't believe we've successfully fucked a bird. We also found out that this bird cafe exists IRL. You took a poop and fucked a bird. What a day! Yeah, I know! If SF just got here, I can't end the stream now. I always end right when you get here. Who should we romance this time? Next... Who's the next romance? Let's go again. My name is not... I'm watching while pooping so I can be fully immersed in the Yulie streams. Put some Yulie C toilets. Let's display the human portraits this time. Let's see what they look like. Okay, I don't really want to read all of this again. I'll read the new stuff. There he is! That's what he looks like. Yeah, I think you have to big T toilet. Capitalize the T in toilet. There we go. That's the right word. I should have... Oh, okay. I have an idea now. Imagine big toilet emote, right? But it's big toilet compared to me. And it's like the lurk, like peek kind of emotes, but it's me peeking up out of a toilet. It's Yulie lurk and Yulie toilet together. And that'll be Yulie Big T toilet. I was typing a tip, but I know you're taking the piss. What? My producer chair drawing. SF toilet when? Yeah, who are we romancing this time? Maybe the guy who's like full of himself. Can I romance his brother? I don't think so, right? Hi, teacher. Choose route is the most popular? That's the teacher? Interesting. Shirokane. This one. I've never played this game. Isn't Shu the doctor? Okay, what does this guy look like? Oh! Yeah. It fits. That fits. It checks out. She was the big round bird. Yeah, he's a doctor. He's like the school nurse, but school doctor. I don't know. He's at the infirmary. Oh, we could also romance this guy. But I don't really want to go for a younger man. He's a freshman, and I'm a sophomore. What should I have for dinner? I had a little bit of food before the stream. Yeah, no thanks. I had a little bit of food before stream, but I didn't have enough for like a full meal. You want the tall, handsome, mysterious himbo? I think the closest thing to a himbo is who I just romanced the first time around. Oh, the brothers are fighting again. Can I romance Yulia? Good, I love himbos. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh, they do look related. Okay. I'm hungry. What snacks do I have? Oh, I have chocolate cake. I took it out and I never ate it. I took it out of the fridge and I never ate it. I'm gonna eat it. Nuggie time. Maybe I should order some nuggies. I don't really want to drive because it's nighttime and I hate driving at night because my eyes don't work at night. Maybe I'll order some nuggies. Uber funds? I use DoorDash. I have what is it? Dash Pass. Because I used to order a lot of DoorDash. I kind of still do, but I'm trying to stop. I was told I spend too much on delivery. So now I'm trying to stop. Oh, this is Shu, by the way. The fat one? Big Bird, yeah! Why do you keep adding to the list of things I can't do? My eyes actually get like significantly worse at night. Because I'm supposed to wear glasses. I have astigmatism. And I'm supposed to wear glasses. But I never do. So over time, they're getting worse. And I also haven't gotten new glasses in 6.5 years, maybe? A little, or like about 6 years and a few months. Because I got them done when I was in Korea, my glasses, my current glasses. But I never wear them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And at night, everything just gets so much worse. My vision, so much worse. I wonder if he'll give me drugs. Oh, what club do I join? This is no pudding for a man. I love Okosan. Wait, that's what he looks like. Wait. Oh my god. Is that why? Is this why all of his dialogue says "ku" and then in parentheses says like the English version? Is he the only person who's actually a pigeon? I don't think not wearing your glasses are making your eyes worse, because you know how many people who don't wear glasses have told me my glasses are making my eyes worse? Huh? I feel like not wearing them would make your eyes worse, because your eyes are constantly trying to focus when it can't focus, you know? Wouldn't it tire your eyes out more if you don't wear glasses? Because I imagine it's tiring for your eyes to not be able to focus all the way. Okosan is still my favorite. He's an actual pigeon. I did notice that like his dialogue was the only one that was different, but I never knew why. Your eyes just get worse over time. I don't think wearing or not wearing accelerates that. Yeah, because I don't wear glasses, I actually talked to my mom about it a long time ago. Does not wearing glasses make your eyes worse? I talked to my mom about it and she was like, because I get my bad eyesight from her and my astigmatism from her. Actually, both my parents have pretty bad eyesight. But hers is worse than my dad's. But anyway, my mom told me a long time ago, it's fine that you don't wear glasses because your eyes are gonna get worse anyway. You have my genes, you know, like that sort of vibe. That sort of message. She was like, your eyes are gonna get worse anyway, it's whatever. If you don't need your glasses to like survive right now, just don't wear them if you don't want to. Because during the day, I see well enough that I don't need them. Even when I'm driving, I don't need them during the day. But I definitely need them to drive at night. If you're an adult who needs glasses due to blurred vision, not wearing glasses doesn't make your eyes worse, but it makes your eyes work harder. So it just tires you out. It's just tiring. It'll cause eye strain because your eyes are working harder, but it won't make your eyesight worse, apparently. I guess that's good to know. You might get a headache, but that's about it. Is that why I get migraines? Is it because I don't wear my glasses? Not to help, my car has dark tint, so I can't see out the back of it. My car has dark tinting too. If you're used to not wearing glasses and you start wearing glasses, you get a headache. I don't usually get a headache when I wear my glasses. Everything just gets clearer. Oh, what club? Oh my god. Oh, student council. Because that's where he's at. He's like the president. Without even an election. Nepotism, yeah. What you're saying is don't get glasses? If you don't need them, don't get them. I need to attend math class. I need to get smarter. Oh, I need to get more charismatic too, huh? Yeah, if you need to see, get them. But otherwise, don't. We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Oh, perfect. To the council room I go. I'm still hungry. This looks like a CEO's office. You're mingling with other birds that aren't me. Someone said that. I think it might have. I don't remember. I think it might have been. You know. I don't know. Someone said that in the beginning. Why are you cheating on Pio? I'm learning how to talk to birds. What was I gonna do? DoorDash. Can I order from my computer? What? Why is that not working? that works. It's on. Yeah. The command is on. I don't know why it's not working. There it is. Wow, that was weird. I love Pio. I'm ordering McDonald's. By the way, I'm ordering chicken nuggets. That's why the game isn't moving or updating or anything. $10-piece McNuggets meal. Oh, it's taking 20 years to load. Thank you. Wow, maximum order limit is $500. Imagine spending $500 on DoorDash. I hate that you introduced me to the cookies because now I have to get them every time. Sakuya is kind of cute. That's who I'm romancing this time. Last time we just finished one, like 10-20 minutes ago. Last time it was Okosan, who apparently is the only actual pigeon. His human portrait is a pigeon. But that was funny. I need like $1.50 more, but I don't want to get cookies because I have like pastries still that I have to eat. So I don't want to get more. What the hell do I get for like $1.50 at McDonald's? That's not cookies. I can get 3 half strips of bacon. Maybe I'll get a coffee. For tomorrow. Like I'll have it for tomorrow. Get the cookies? No. I have macarons and beignets to eat. How much is a large McNuggets meal? Not enough to make it $12. Damn. I'm gonna get a coffee. And I'll drink it tomorrow. No ice, please, because I'm not drinking it today. Beignets are good. Yeah, I had them for the first time at Disneyland. And then I was told that they were actually not as good, not that great. So I had some more, I think literally the day after Disneyland. I think I got them on Wednesday. And they were actually a lot better. I went to like a Vietnamese bakery. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. I got a Vietnamese coffee and some beignets, and it was delicious. Place order. Amazing. I love ordering food and not having to go pick it up myself. Okay, naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less? Hi, Sakuya. So you had this done? This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than to us. What a prig. What's a prig? Like a prick? Have you decided which position you'll take? I get to choose? Who is there to choose for you, dumb Japanese? Are you Japanese too? Do not mock me, I am French. French Nobelbird, that sounds delicious. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the... Ooh, vice president, treasurer, or clerk. Put me in charge of the money. You came here to take a job like that? Unacceptable. Where's your ambition? Are you testing yourself? You got more backbone than that. Do I have to be the vice president? And so I was inflicted with vice presidency. Dumb Japanese. Is this guy Korean? Oh, French. French people don't even exist. So like, I don't know, man. The first time I had them was when I went to New Orleans. You went to New Orleans and you had beignets there? I feel like that would be a lot better there. There isn't anybody else on the council, is there? French people don't even exist. I looked at the Twitch chat like API, and apparently you can send an announcement. Like there's things in place so that you can send an announcement in the chat, but you can't like get announcement information. Like when an announcement is sent, there's nothing to like get the text from that. So I can't have my dream of putting any announcements in the chat as text on my stream. I was so disappointed to find out. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. But health first. Who should I talk to? Sakuya. This is new now. Unacceptable! In a temper as usual. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this and on foot? It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk. For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants. No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angry than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid. Yeah, what a kid. We will attend more math class because... Oh, no. Wait. I thought I was at 10. Is that charisma? I thought I was at 10. So much thinking outside the box. I feel like I'm gonna fly off the handle. But this is what Mozart is all about, I guess. I wonder what those wigs felt like. And they look like they're wearing ptarmigans. So you seek to mock the great masters, low-born Philistine? He hates me. I imagine you're all aware of the sports festival. Oh, he's gonna be a cheerleader, right? So I had to be a cheerleader. How about being a cheerleader? Sakuya is a cheerleader. Did I accidentally... Oh, okay. I thought I accidentally picked something. Go to the cheerleaders. Or would it be good to visit his brother? I don't think so, because they hate each other, right? Where are the cheerleaders? There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band? That's overdoing it. Flip the what? Flip the who? I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here! You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. Only the best from a labelle. Sir, preparations are complete, sir! Your orders, sir. Very well, begin! And so the band began to play. Where did he get these people? They all look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You, join in! Okay. I seem to be in charge of the symbols. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughingstock of the playground. Yikes. Sakuya's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this the labelle style? The first barrier for all students who make it this far. The midterm exam. I'm gonna add chat command. Good bot. There, now if you say it, both of them will respond. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. I don't think you did too badly. Yeah, I did badly. Try harder next time. It just doesn't if you say good bot. It doesn't matter where. Sure. Does smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Salutations, Yulie. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but who's Brian? He is the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pigeon Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. It took me this long to realize. Okay, oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Yulie. You have my babies? Huh? Why are you spraying me? What the hell? No, you! I'd better hurry back to class. Thank you. Oh, I feel like spray chat and bonk chat should be redeems. Maybe. Instead of the commands. Same as... I don't know. I feel like my redeems are so crowded. I feel like there's so many. Oh, it's they're fighting! Oh, is bonk chat not a redeem? Or not a command either? I don't have anything for bonk chat. Here, you can have another one. Haha. It's fight time. It's interesting that the two pigeons I picked to romance are the two in this fight. I should side with Sakuya. Okosan, settle down. This is a classroom. This is a matter between doves. Stay out of it, Yulie. You are a credit to your simian ancestry, too. I respect your judgment. I catch Okosan and throw him out the window. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can make a mess. Come back in when you're prepared to be civilized. He's fucking feral. Go to the... We went to the infirmary last time. I'll go to the store. I don't know what this means. I've never looked around before. These nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store's trash. My, how mature of you, Merly. Planning to settle down already? Yulia, no, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. That may be so, but you know we doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. They do? That seems a little hasty. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yulia? Your love, of course. Yeah, I'm not good enough? Oh, well, I'll have to try again later. Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? I'll let it slide. It's not like it's surprising coming from him. Yeah, Mino, you guys ready to breed you? Attend math class again. My charisma is at 20. What? Since when? Oh, you can't see it. My charisma's at 20. And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the... Is this math class or nap time? Wow, I'm so smart. Any birdie I know? Impossible. What does that mean? Google Translate. Where's my food, by the way? How far? Your dasher is at McDonald's waiting to pick up your order. Thank you. French. It says impossible is not French. That's what he wrote? Hello, Poison Apple. Did you see that you were flipped earlier? And then unflipped? Thank you for following. Welcome. What should I wish for? Conquer the world by force this time. I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me and rule the world with an iron fist. Oh, hello, is that you? Yeah. What happens if I say no, don't walk me home? Crush any Luna that stands in your way. I don't even know who the fuck Luna is. Oh. Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. Oh, I get to go to the arcade. More math class. Sir, how will integral calculus help us in life? Hard to say. It might never help you at all. But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy. Okay. I've taken calculus. It is not candy. We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. You've gotten even better. Yeah! Success. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. You're late! I came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sakuya. Let's start cleaning. Very well. First, move the shelf and chairs. There's dust underneath. Next, inside the cupboard, arrange the files by date. And then the floor, polish it at least 3 times. And the window... Hold on, are you telling me to do all that by myself? She's dumb, but she knows calculus ain't candy. You should bonk Gigi more often. What I should do is have his PNG come up in the corner and have a bonk just for him. And I'll have a bonk snake button. Separate from bonk chat. Who else is there? You, bonehead! Maybe I should stand up to him? If I stand up to him, will he like that and be like, oh, like you take charge? Or will he hate me for that? You help too. I'm the vice president, not the char woman. Is that so? My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up? That's why I'm giving you orders. No, geez, that's not what Here's a mop! Work! Char woman, that's what it said. You, what? You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Don't tell me you've never... Of course not. Talk about living in the lap of luxury. And so Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I don't think he appreciated that. I thought... Oh, maybe he's into it, actually. Maybe, I don't know. I thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Maybe he's into that. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we get to go home. Oh, Time to go running. Huh? Role reversal? Yeah, maybe he's into that. He's into assertive women who tell him what to do because he's always telling other people what to do. Yeah, that was his first, like, taste of being bossed around. And now he's into it. Same here. Where'd you come from? Did you get any pajussi yet? Wouldn't it be the other way? There's no she's the only pajussi here. But yeah, I got some pigeon dick. And now I'm getting my second pigeon dick. Pitchock. What the hell? Azami. Carve it into your soul, kid. And now we know why she's like this. I love their story. That's so funny. You getting all the F boys around. No, the first one was really dumb. Actually, all these. Oh, I wanted to say no. Actually, no. I'll get the job and then I'll give it to Ryota. I hope it lets me because I wanted to do the other way this time. Not under Steve. Oh. There you go. Oh. You did? Wait, I'll just change it on Stream Elements. What is it, Steve 18? Now you can do exclamation hey. Now I'll change it. Okay, it's Steve 18 though. Can you command add hey and then exclamation Steve 18 is the response? I think that would be kind of funny. Madam Archies? Hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid. I hope your stream went well. We're romancing pigeons here. I love it. Yeah, I don't know why Shoutout did that. I love this game. This is my first time playing it. It's my second route, but it's my first time playing it overall. The first route I did Okosan. He was funny. Recently streamed category Sweet 776 Overwatch 2 Phasmophobia. Did you were you playing scary games? I don't like scary games. I can't do scary games. I played Little Nightmares 2 this month. for Halloween month, and I suffered a lot. And did with some Overwatch. Ooh, I like Overwatch. Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know. I got big spooked. I would too. What is Sweet 776? What is that about? I assume it's scary. The cover art thing looked scary. Also, if anyone needs to leave because it's late after coming from a raid, I completely understand. You can do whatever you need to do. It's spooky? How spooky? Is it spooky or is it like scary? Cause I like spooky things. Like cute, you know, like cute spooky. I can't do scary things though. Give the job to Ryota. Is he gonna say, I don't see why not, but I don't really need a job, but Ryota does. Don't worry, he's a hard worker. Are you sure? It's not really fair to you. I do feel a little bad leaving on my first day too, but Ryota works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urashihara is a real gentle bird, and Ryota deserves to be treated nicely. This is for the best. I know you'll do a good job. What am I gonna do all summer then? Our encounter has been transient as a comet's tail on the horizon, but I'm glad I met you. Please do stop by. I will always be here, Miss Yulie. So we don't get to see... They'll never... Azami and what's-his-face, Blaster, will never get together this route in this timeline. Invite Sakuya. Wait! Why is the doctor here? Should I invite Yuya instead? We've been going for Sakuya this whole time. Oh, I'm conflicted between three. Sakuya, who is the original goal. Yuya, who confessed in the store. And who I considered earlier. And also the doctor who gives me drugs. I don't know which way to go. Yuya's a good mother, all good though. I didn't know shoot was an option for real. I didn't know you could romance like full-grown adults. I'm like 15 years old or something. Maybe a little older. Giving that good stuff. Yeah, he in the last route, he gave me, well, he didn't give it to me, but he gave some steroids. I drank the steroids meant for a pigeon. And it made me smarter, which I desperately need. Okay, someone pick 1 or 2. Just the number 1 or 2. Whoever is the first one to respond will pick. Steroids making you smart? Yeah! 2? I'll invite Yuya. Huh? The phone isn't connecting. It says power out. Oh no. I think I'll stay home tonight. No! That was the wrong answer! I should have saved. I should have saved. Don't smiley face me. Oh. We don't need to go into the library this time. I've already been. Let's help him. What happens here? I'll go make us some tea. And so I spent the morning grading test in the air-conditioned staff room like a proper little lady. This tea is very good. It has mango in it. I do like sweet tea. I like mango. I think mango is delicious. I'm gonna head out because I have work tomorrow, but good luck. Good night. Have a good sleep. Thank you for coming by with the raid. Good morning. I hope you have fun over the summer. Okosan is always having fun. I love Okosan. Second term. Nothing happened over summer. I had such a boring summer. Oh, we never... What, does this lead anywhere? ID. What's the story there? Attend math class. I need to work on my smarts. My dasher is approaching with my chicken nuggets. Yulie? Yulie? Thank you for following. Welcome. School festival, maid cafe. 2-4 is doing a haunted house. I'm well known for my reckless nature, so maybe I'll go scream a bit. Yeah! Invite him. Sakuya! Do you need something? You're free today, right? Want to go look at 2-4's haunted house? Haunted house? A waste of time. Nothing but a foolish charade of commoners. I've read this wrong every single time. Nothing but a foolish charade of commoners, by commoners, and for commoners. How do you know if you don't go? And besides, isn't keeping an eye on the masses part of a noble bird's job? I suppose it might have some value. Since I have no other pressing matters to which I must attend, I shall accompany you. We're on a date. This is a date. What is this madness? A haunted mansion! What on earth is that? Will we be attacked by hostile ninjas? No, that would be a ninja mansion. But my nurse told me that any mansion is bound to have ninjas lying in wait inside. It's like a tiny theme park with a ghost theme, hence haunted. How foolish. No doubt it has nothing but tricks to scare mere children. We shall enter. Oh, hey, wait. What trickery is this? I can't see. Why is it dark in here? Oh, right. You can't see in the dark, can you? Excuse me. Oh, that's why Bodhi's barking, because my food's here! No, stop! Unhand me! Sakuya, calm down. No, you're not supposed to kick the poor ghost! Let me go! I've never seen him this worked up before. You know, the way... the way that, his, like... sprite, I guess, is lined up. It looks like he has a bow on his head, and it's kind of cute. Bodhi's passionate about McDonald's. No, it's just because he's an alert dog. He's not a guard dog. He just alerts us when people are here. But I'm gonna go get my food. I'll be right back. rude. Anyway, I'm glad he enjoyed it, I think. Hi, Bodhi. Ah! Oh, I handed in my recorder. Is this where the mysterious absent student story continues? Huh? Oh, I forgot to... Hi. And you see nothing peculiar about these numbers? Nothing at all. There is a statistical deviation visible in the data on students from the past few years. I'd hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated you. I'll side with Kazuaki. I just wanted to zoom in on you forgetting the BRB. Thanks. Oh, nothing happened? Nothing was different. Cody, it's time to open the food. What the hell? DoorDash. View receipt. I got a 10-piece McNuggets meal and a separate coffee. I didn't get my Coke. Missing or incorrect items. I'm suing. I ordered the meal, which comes with a drink. And I'm giving every single detail. And I ordered a separate drink. But I only got the separate drink. How am I supposed to eat my pizza without my drink? Yeah, exactly. How am I supposed to eat my nuggies without my Coke? What the hell was the point of typing all that out if now I have to talk to DoorDash support and type it out all again? They fucked up or just straight didn't deliver my order like 5 times in a row. Oh, I haven't had to, like... Items incorrectly prepared. Every time I do have an issue, they're pretty good at, like... rectifying it. Like, they're pretty good about, like, giving refunds and, like, stuff like that. And I don't have too many issues, so, like, it's never been, like, a real big problem. Also, I have Coke at home, but I do like McDonald's Coke. Hi. I'm on DoorDash support. On stream. They are good at that, but I had more than a handful of times my order wasn't delivered. Sometimes back to back. Oh. I can't change now because I think we got like a year of DoorDash. It was like heavily discounted. So we got a year of Dash Pass because I share DoorDash with someone. It's not a Yulie screw without scuff. I don't think this is scuff. I'm just doing other things. I wouldn't call this like stream scuff. This isn't stream scuff. This is just me. Basically all of my streams are like just chatting, but I play a game in the background. So like it's not even like out of the ordinary. I think it also depends on the drivers in your area. The people by me apparently don't like delivering food. Oh. Yeah, that's probably it. Like the drivers. Why? What? Why would you do that? Can you type all that again? Like copy and paste your message, the eggplant running, but with 2 more on the end. That way it makes a whole, like it fills the whole chat box on my stream. Nice! There's so many! Oh my god. That looks good. It looks good. What do you think of the arts? The arts? Where did that come from? Surely one such as yourself has an opinion of some kind. What do you think of the arts? Well, I'm not really sure it's something I could put into words just like that. Me and my friends going to Best Buy to steal amiibo. No! Don't do that. Dostoevsky once said that an artist is a man who... You scared the shit out of me with that one! That's the first time the Nox Outer team got me. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. What was I saying? An artist is a man who turns his ear inwards and writes down with zeal what he hears. Holy shit, such a common idea. He looks angst-ridden. I wonder if something happened. Finally done with cleaning, time to go home. I can hear somebody playing the piano in the music room at the end of the hall. Who? I think I'll go look. Is it Sakuya? They are unable to process a redelivery because that restaurant is no longer accepting DoorDash orders today, even though it's only 10 p.m. I've ordered McDonald's later than 10 p.m. But they said they're able to issue a full refund for the cost of each missing item. I'm literally only missing one part of the full 10-piece nuggets meal. But they're giving me a refund for like the full meal, which I'll take. And they're giving me an extra $5 for being such a loyal customer of DoorDash. Amazing! I love free money. Sakuya? I knew it. How long have you been there? Were you spying on me? How unpleasant. There's so many. Oh my god.
Free money.
Free money! Thank you, Snake. Amazing. I got free money today. I like how even the bits get a hat when floating. Everything gets a nice Halloween hat. I never knew you could play. I'm amazed you can practice and still study enough to get such good grades, Sakuya. Of course, a noble must be versed in all fields, though I doubt one such as you can understand the art. It sounded wonderful. Oh, I'm distracting you. Sorry, I'll go now, so don't mind me. What do you love? Why this all of a sudden? Tell me. Udon, I guess. Udon? Truly? Yep, I eat it every day. That's like me with hot wings. I see. Thank you. It's me specifically with Foster Farms hot and spicy wings. When will Foster Farms sponsor me? I would be willing to become Foster Farms like official VTuber. Like every single one of my streams will have their branding on it, and I would be okay with that if they gave me free hot wings for the rest of my life. Or for as long as I work for them. I would do it. And so I left him sitting deep in thought. What was that all about? Hot wing avatar. Yeah, it'd be a chicken. Imagine a chicken advertising for like a chicken brand. Like you're saying eat this chicken specifically, but like that's my kind. That'd be kind of funny. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. You're getting better. Keep it up. Hell yeah. It's winter break. I got a letter in a fancy envelope. Who's it from? We are holding a Christmas party at the Lebel Mansion on the 24th of this month. You are invited. Be honored. Sakuya Lebel Shirogane. Yay! I got a heartwarming invitation! My family is Buddhist, so I hadn't had anything planned. I might as well go, right? Of course we'll go. Go to the party. Whoa, it's like a palace! Ho ho ho, what do you think, Chu? Normally a commoner such as yourself would never set foot in here. It's amazing, Sakuya. Jingle bell, jingle bell. This whole thing is far removed from my own uncultured Stone Age lifestyle. I feel a bit nervous. Do you have a party like this every year? Every year? Don't be foolish, we have one every month. Creating a habitat for social discourse is a noble's duty, after all. That seems a little tiresome. Are you feeling overwhelmed already? Poor, foolish comic. Cool! That's... This establishment lacks pudding! Oko, you dog, why are you here? I never invited you. Okosan sensed a feast and came through the window. But there's no pudding. I wouldn't give any to you even if I did have some. Confound you, you genetic throwback. I'm supposed to be at work at 8 tomorrow, but I'm spending time. Go to sleep! Pigeon cock is a gift that keeps on giving. Add another command. Add another snake command. Okosan's going to go berserk at this rate. I think I should. Stop him. Inside voice. Well done, Chu. Now throw him outside. Oh no. Thank you. Can you do the Alexa bit again before I go to sleep? Is it the Hey Coco, vote for me. Is that what you wanted? I was already making the commit when you said it. Good night, Andy. I'm grateful to you. Now we can have our party in peace. No need to thank me. I would hire you as a bodyguard if ever you so desired. Okay. The sun, its majestic brilliance, sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. It's the first day of the new year. It looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. Oh, one day have a ringtone for that. There are a lot of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage. I'll buy an amulet and go home. I'll make a clean recording. Fulfillment in art, I guess. I don't know. I think he would. I think Sakuya would appreciate
Snake
that.
_GG gifted a tier 1 sub to the Poison Apple. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
That's a long thing. Thank you, Snake, for the gift sub. Maybe one day I will have a clean recording of Hey Google Fart for me. And then I'll upload it onto Ko-fi for like $5. You'll have to pay $5 for a clean recording. Oh no. Thanks, Ruth. Are you here all day today? Yep. First day is always busy. Yup. 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 Is it? Do I get the same fortune? Silky blessing, yeah. Yup. Like I said with the YouTube trailer, I'll definitely buy that. That was a joke. If I do it, I'll provide it for free. But I don't know if I'll do it. Oh wait, well, that was new. That was new text and I didn't read it. I missed it. I was ready to invest in just a clean recording of me saying, "Hey Google, fart for me," or whispering that. Cody's still here? No, it's not. Third term. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! It's okay that you missed the text. You know why? Because I can't read. Oh, I have to buy, like, expensive shit, huh? Okay, not for racers. What would, calm corn, bitter black beans, country millet, swollen hemp, racing bun. Which one is the best for Sakuya? Which one's the best for, like, a spoiled, rotten kid? Maybe bitter black beans, because then he'll be like, oh, you have taste. Like, it's so refined instead of, like, childish. I don't know. I feel like they're like that. We're not having Taco Bell. We're having McDonald's. We'll do... I'm gonna try bitter black beans. I don't know if that's the right one. I don't know what the right one would be. This one's a lot harder than Okosan. Hi, Bodhi! He heard me opening the McDonald's bag. Here you go. I'm gonna cry. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Sakuya, I am busy. May I ask you not to waste too much of my time? This will only take a minute. I have something for you. What are these cheap-looking things? Do you mean to insult me? Fuck! What? No, it's a present! Do not press this low-born dribble on me. It practically constitutes an act of war. Oh, should I have gotten the racing blend anyway because that's the expensive one? Oh no. You know, I never remembered that I can save before these decisions. Wait, listen, the important part isn't the price, it's... I find this most disagreeable. I am leaving. He didn't take them. Stupid nobility, I'm starting a revolution. Oh, fuck. I should have saved. I'm starting to think I should build a wall or maybe dig myself a new bedroom. With this kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the street. Hey, wait. Isn't that one Sakuya? Sakuya, what's wrong? Don't ask for the details. Just carry me to your miserable abode. I beg of you. Hi, Bree. I think we're toward the end of route number 2. I will probably not do route number 3. Wandering out and collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem like a customary practice for an aristocrat. Yeah, we're fucking birds! What's happened, Sakuya? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society. Is he poor now? Shall not say, eh? What were you doing wandering around in the wilderness then? I was not wandering. I was on my way here. Be honored. Oh, so this isn't a coincidence after all. Did you want something from me then? No, don't flatter yourself. Eh? Should we call your family or something? No! He looks really angry. Sakuya, Angie! Listen, don't you dare call my house. Did you run away from home? That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition. Isn't that the same thing? Yep. What happened, Sakuya? Do you remember when we talked in the music room at school last fall? Yes, what about it? Do you remember what I asked you then? So I could be like, I'm not simp, I Angie, no talk me. You asked me what I loved. That's right, and you gave a simple, honest answer right away. And that made me jealous. Did I mishear? This is the last thing I'd have expected from him of all people. We're having a heart-to-heart. I don't understand, Sakuya. Why? I'm one of the few of the pure bloodline. I am ranked higher than any of my siblings. We're having a heart-to-heart. I have been slated to become the next family head.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Since birth. There's no reason I shouldn't be. But you don't want to take your father's place? How did you know that? It's obvious. It's written all over your face. I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away. Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is the domain of peasants. Our role is to be patrons and promoters of the artists we admire, not to be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool.
You think it's small, simply?
Okay. I think anyone who can play music should be encouraged, no matter who their parents are. That is because you think with a peasant's values. My world is different from yours. I'm not talking about what peasants think, I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakuya? What do you think? I think you're about to get pidgey tonight. I don't know. I feel like if I do that, I feel like I would feel morally kind of gross because he's like confiding in me about his innermost thoughts and feelings. I can't take advantage of him like that. What do I think? You speak in riddles. I carry the name of Labelle. Labelle. To play at applying my own standards and ideas to the world would be a disgrace. But didn't you just say you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own idea to the world? You've contradicted yourself. What do you want to do in life, Sakuya? I must succeed my father as the next family head. No, geez, that's not what I meant. What if you could forget about the Lebel family and do anything in the world? What would you do then? Forget about the Lebel family? What mockery is this? We're speaking hypothetically, dummy! Stupid! If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I could go as a musician. He sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something. You love music, don't you? If I could hear you play the piano again, I would be very happy, Sakuya. I think you've answered your own question. Answered my own question? Don't be ridiculous, this is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality. Have you told your father that you want to continue studying music? Don't be ridiculous, how could I lower myself so? So you haven't even asked him about it. You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakuya. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right? Perhaps you are right. I suppose I never would have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you. You were confused about what you wanted, Sakuya. I just gave you a little push. I'm going to speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one more time? Are you planning to run away for real next time? If it comes to that... Oh my god, this is getting serious. I will follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakuya. You will always have a safe place here, okay? I shall return to you. Thank you, Chu. Anytime, whenever he says my name, it sounds like he's giving me a kiss. Chu. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him, or if he really will run away. But I know he will come back to me. And I pray that our future will be a happy one. Was that the end? That's a shit ending! That's a shit ending. I want a better ending. I want a real ending. Not... I have no idea what's gonna happen. I want a concrete ending. Does he get to do what he loves? Does he have to run away? Best ending because Yulie will only have chat forever. Bum, 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 bum. You think Yulie likes this? Yeah, you think I like you? Leaning towards no chat, spending it on... I like some of you. Maybe not all of you. I like at least some of you. She likes apple, but not me. I'm used to Damn. Where should we go next? We have Hazumi, who is doing a spooktacular streamathon charity stream with Gamers Outreach. Or Yulie is playing Little Nightmares 2, which we just finished last stream. This last week. Just fin- Oh, he's doing the mannequin part! Hi, Bodhi. I'm gonna take us to Rui so we can watch him suffer the way I suffered. Well, I'll be my wife. She's not even here anymore. She doesn't even exist. Snake, you gotta stop living in the past. She's changed her name. She only loved you in the past. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Bonk him for me real quick. I got you. I got you. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the clips. Thank you, thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Please stay for the raid. The raid is really fun and he's cool. Okay, good night.